One final stand, I think it was against me.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Welcome to Scanning TV on YouTube once again. Let's take some quick updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, and some few other quick updates you need to know in this one. Black Stars, right now we have 36 days to the World Cup, and we have to make sure that we prepare very well for the tournament ahead of us. Now, talking about that, new goalkeepers trainer Dan Gaspar is in Ghana. In fact, he has met Hasufo goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. We will talk about it after him. Which goalkeepers is he expected to meet them? I'll also give you guys the update on this channel. Then we also look at the Ghana Black Princesses. Last Sunday, we defeated our counterpart, Uganda, by 2-1 at Accra Sports Stadium. We are preparing for the next game. We'll talk a little bit about that. Then we'll continue to look out for Antoine Semenyo, his Man City side. A whole lot of things happened when they drew 3-3 against Everton. We will talk a little bit about that as well. Then continue to talk about Black Stars' possible 55-man provisional squad, which is yet to be presented to FIFA. Then we will actually slim it down or cut it down to around 26 players for the World Cup that will happen in USA, Mexico, and Canada. In this update, we are going to talk about top 6 goalkeepers that are possibly going to be considered for the World Cup, together with about 6 standby. So basically we are going to talk about 12 goalkeepers in this quick update. If you have joined me, please do all the good stuff you like first as usual. After that, if you are new here, please consider subscribing, put us on post notification, because we have amazing updates coming your way. Friendly matches, World Cup itself, and any updates that you want, you get it here. So make sure you have subscribed and you put us on post notification. Leave your thoughts and comment in the comment box and share the video for others to come here and enjoy. So I'll not waste time at all. Let's begin from the Ghana Black Princesses, our girls. Let's begin from them because they are doing something amazing. Ghana, we are now playing for the qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup that will happen in Poland. Right now, we are in the final phase of the qualifiers. Last Sunday, we faced Uganda. We considered the first goal at Accra Sports Stadium, but the girls did very well to equalize and actually score the winner on the 85th minute. And we have to go for that reverse fixture or the second leg of this final phase of the qualifiers. That match will happen this weekend. As of now, we are not getting the clear date time for the game, but we understand it will happen this weekend. The team is still training, and if the time and date is confirmed, be rest assured, we'll bring it to you guys on this channel. So just make sure you are with us. But the ladies are continuing to train, and Coach Charles Sampson and the girls are putting in the work to finish off this particular one. Uganda only a stubborn rough. Hey, they are very, very stubborn side. So Ghana Black Princesses, we have to prepare very well. Go to Uganda and make sure we do not lose the game. That is the only thing for us. We should make sure we don't lose that game, and Ghana will qualify to the next Under-20 Women's FIFA World Cup that will happen in Poland. So we will continue to monitor them and bring you guys all the updates on this particular channel. Let me move on from Princesses and talk about Ghana Black Stars. New goalkeepers trainer Daniel Gaspar, he is currently in Ghana. Last week I brought you guys the update that he was expected to arrive, and if he arrives, the first point of call for him is to meet the GFA together with the Ministry for Sports and Recreation. After that, he was expected to meet Benjamin Asare. Then he will move from Ghana here and go to Europe to meet Atizigi. He will meet Joseph Tete-Anan and some other goalkeepers that he feels, or the team feels, they can really work with them. So as he arrived in Ghana yesterday, Accra Folk posted a video that the goalkeepers trainer Dan Gaspar visited them at their training grounds, and it was just an interesting conversation. He told them that, hey, he likes players or goalkeepers, or basically team that is really focused, that puts in the work. If you are really hungry for success, good things will come to you. But if you don't put in the work, you are not hungry enough, you are not going to get the good things. He shares some few words with them. Let's check it out. Aside that, he also scouted for more goalkeepers, and we'll talk about it after this video.
Girls in my crib, 0 Snapchat, 0 Instagram board. London Bridge. I don't care if I saw you in a magazine or if you
Come on now, come on. It's a pleasure.
and an honor to be here. Really impressed. You know, to be a good teacher, you have to be passionate. And there's no question about it that your coach is very passionate in terms of his ability to teach you, to give you discipline, and to give you structure. So let's give it up for the coach as well. Secondly, my specialty is goalkeeping, and I want to congratulate Coach Asare for his session, the progression, the willingness, the capacity, the capabilities of the goalkeepers. I love the attitude. Good attitude, good things happen. Bad attitude, not so good thing. So impressive with his work. I hope to come and observe in a few more days. And I wish you luck. Wednesday, get 3 points. And then Sunday, do it again, get 3 points.
Arroz, arroz, arroz. Be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous hearts of gold. We never see that. Arroz, arroz. Be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous hearts of gold. We never see that.
Every day is the World Cup. Every day is the World Cup. Every time you step on the pitch and you cross the line, it's the World Cup. When you bring your body, and when you bring your brain, your mind, and when you bring your heart, and you bring your soul, your growth, your development will fly. Remember, every day is the World Cup. Good luck.
So that is coming in from Dan Gaspar, goalkeepers trainer, who has now taken over as the first goalkeepers trainer for the Black Stars team. He has been moving with second goalkeepers trainer. I'm talking about Fatau Dauda. He's his deputy. So I also spotted him when he scouted at the Tuba AstroTurf in the Ghana Premier League clash between Dreams FC and Kumasi Asante Kotoko last Sunday. He was there to actually monitor the game and see whether he can be convinced with some more goalkeepers locally. So that is it for Daniel Gaspar. He is in Ghana currently, scouting players, monitoring them, and also meeting the ones he needs to meet. What are your thoughts? Let me know them in the comment box. Away from that, quickly, Antoine Salom Semenyo and Manchester City, after they played 3-3 against Everton, a whole lot of issues happened in the game. At a point, Man City were down by 3-1. Then they did very well. Erling Haaland and Jeremy Doku made sure that they will not lose that game. Antoine Semenyo was once again racially abused. Racism. I don't know when racism will stop in football. So yesterday, Man City, they released a statement to support Antoine Semenyo. Then Mark Gay, we also understand that a whole lot of things were said about him. So Man City released this. Manchester City strongly condemns the racist abuse directed towards Antoine Semenyo at yesterday's match. We welcome the swift action taken by Everton and the police to identify the individual responsible. So we understand that Everton and the police in UK, they've actually put in the work to identify those individuals, and I understand even arrest has already happened. So let's hope and see that they will deal with that person or those group of people who attack Semenyo racially. Semenyo, this I think the second time that it has really been clear that he's been racially abused. Last time it was against Liverpool when he was playing for AFC Bournemouth. Then this time around, it also happened against Everton. Very, very bad. Then they continue to say, we are also incredibly disappointed to hear that Mark Gay was subject to a series of vile racist social media posts last night. We will continue to offer our full support to both Antoine and Mark and never accept discrimination of any kind in our game. That is what they released concerning the two players, and we all condemn it because what's up, Charlie? What's up? If you don't support the player or you are not in agreement with him on one thing or the other, it doesn't mean you should abuse the player racially. It is not part of the game. So that is it. Let me move forward here and talk about the possible goalkeepers to expect in the next World Cup squad. Interesting. We are all waiting for the 55-man provisional squad to be released by the new head coach, Carlos Queiroz. And talking about the goalkeepers, these are my top 6. These are my top 6 goalkeepers to expect in the next call-up. For the top 3, I think we all know them. They are going to be there. I will not waste time on them at all. First one is Benjamin Asare. He needs to be there. In fact, I'm even expecting him to make the final squad for the World Cup. So Benjamin Asare, goalkeeper for Accra Suffolk and the Black Stars. He came in at a point that Ghana will play the qualifiers. He played his first game against Chad at Accra Sports Stadium, and Ghana will continue to win that particular game by 5 goals to 0. He continued to keep against Madagascar, continued against Chad, Comoros, and Mali, then the others. So I think recent times he's been the number 1, and I don't think Benjamin Asare will not be part of the top goalkeepers in the 55-man provisional squad. He's going to be there. I don't have to waste time on him. Then the next goalkeeper I'll talk about here is Lawrence Altizigi. He is basically the long-serving goalkeeper at the moment. He's very experienced with the Black Stars. The last Mundial, the World Cup, he was our number 1. So I also expect him to be there. Coupled with his performances this season for the club side, St. Gallen in Switzerland. So at his gate too, I don't have to waste time on him. I think if you are talking about 55-man provisional squad, he's going to be there. And even keenly be in the squad for the World Cup. The next goalkeeper I'll talk about here is Joseph Tete Annan. He's also been in the team for a while now, getting call-ups, made his debut in the last international friendlies we played against Japan and South Korea. He's also been in the team, and I think if you are talking about the goalkeepers in the 55-man provisional squad, Joseph Tete Annan, goalkeeper for St. Patrick's, will have to be part of your squad. So these are the top 3 goalkeepers that I think they will be part of the goalkeepers in the next 55-man provisional squad. Now, I have named 6 here. These are the next 3. 1, Solomon Agbesi, or the 4th goalkeeper here is Solomon Agbesi, goalkeeper for Accra Suffolk. Someone may ask, why is it that Suffolk has 2 goalkeepers? Well, Solomon Agbesi has been very good. The last Black Galaxies friendlies they played against Brand Heart of Lions and Adriana Stars, he kept in the game against Heart of Lions, and I tell you guys, his performance was very good. He kept a clean sheet. He has been good for Accra Suffolk anytime Benjamin Asare is not in the team. So he is one goalkeeper who is really, really highly rated in the local scene here, and I think if he performs very well against Mexico, only if he is going to be imposed against Mexico, because don't forget, the Mexico game that Ghana we are going to play, we are going to have combination of locally based players. That is the Ghana Black Galaxies team, then under 23 players who also plays locally and abroad, and some few players from the Black Stars team who are going to be available at that time, because against Mexico we are playing it on the 22nd of May. Around that time, some leagues will not end. Some will be in session. So we shouldn't expect the full squad to go and play that game. So if Agbesi will be imposed and maybe he performs, who knows? He's going to be part of the provisional man squad. But I feel he should be there. He should be there. Next goalkeeper I'll talk about here is Emmanuel Kobi. He is a goalkeeper for BBN Gold Stars. I think this goalkeeper has also been highly rated in recent years. I think about 2-3 seasons. He's been very consistent. Won the league with BBN Gold Stars last season, and his performances this season has also not been bad at all. He was part of the Ghana Black Galaxies team recently, and I think Emmanuel Kobi might be part of the possible squad for the World Cup or the provisional squad, 55-man squad. Then the last goalkeeper I'll talk about here is one goalkeeper that I feel if he had moved, if Senka, he took the risk to join another team, maybe by now you'll be having conversations about him being the number 1 goalkeeper for the Black Stars team, because Charlie, he's good though. He's very good. Abdul Manaf Noureddin, he's goalkeeper for Cas Upin from the middle of January till now. He's not kept in a single game for his side though, Cas Upin. He's always on the bench. That is a big worry, because I don't know. Even last year like this, he kept about only 4 matches. At a point, their first choice goalkeeper got injured. He came in, kept about 2-3 games, and that's all for Abdulmanaf Noureddin. So he's very good goalkeeper, but not getting minutes at the club side has really, really worried him, and that is it for Abdulmanaf Noureddin. I think he's too good, and if he makes the provisional squad, personally, I'm not going to be surprised at all. Now, let's talk about the standby. See, Ghana at the moment, most of our goalkeepers outside are not really performing. Yes, aside Atizigi, mention any other goalkeeper that you know who is a Ghanaian. As I said, Manaf Nuruddin, Onye being that. You talk about Joseph Wolocott, he's also not getting minutes after returning from that injury. Jordan Emi Sakradian and Wasan we are not even seeing him. Then maybe those in Africa here, and I'll talk about them. So with my standbys, number 1, Jaden Owusu-Oduro. Jaden Owusu-Oduro, the reason why I've put him here is I don't know the conversation as of now between the Ghana Football Association and the players' camp. I don't know whether he has now decided to switch, and if he has switched, maybe we would have heard it. We don't know whether he's going to switch to join Ghana or otherwise. That is why I've put him on standby. I know Ghana is interested. Ghana has spoken to the boys' camp before, but as of now, I don't know the conversation going on, whether we are going to get him. But he's been playing for the Dutch junior side, under 21s and the others. So for now, I don't know the conversation. That's why I've put in Jaden Owusu-Oduro on a standby. But he's a fine goalkeeper for AZ Alkmaar, helping them to win the KNVB this season, and that is it also for him. Felix Che, Mediama SC. I think this boy, if he also makes the probable squad or the provisional squad, personally, I'm not going to be surprised because he's very good, highly rated goalkeeper, and he's been consistent over the years. About almost 10 years now in the Ghana Premier League, Felix Che has been up there, and I think he's also one top goalkeeper in the local scene. Zachary Musa is number 1 goalkeeper for Samatex FC. This season, his performances has also been very good. Already, he's kept about 16 clean sheets in the Ghana Premier League, and that is it also for Zachary Musa. If he also makes a surprise entry into the provisional squad, I will not be surprised on his side. Now we have Ibrahim Danlad, or Danlad Ibrahim, who was part of the last World Cup team that went to Qatar. Right now, he plays for Ethiopia Buna in Ethiopia. He's also been very good with his performances, but it seems Ghana here, if you're a player and you move from the local league, Ghana Premier League, to join any other team in Africa here, they don't follow you again. That is what I've seen. So Danlad Ibrahim, I think he's still a fine goalkeeper, but for him to get into the squad is another conversation for another time. But he is on my standby list. Frederick Asare, currently he's goalkeeper for Durban City in South Africa. As I said for Danlad, if they move from Ghana here, we don't really follow them. He's also doing somehow well. I think this weekend he kept for Durban City in South Africa, and he has also played for the Black Stars team. So if he makes that provisional list, I will not be surprised that much. And the last one here is Joseph Wolocott. Wolocott, last World Cup, he was injured, but he was added to the team because of his exploits, helping Ghana to qualify. He just went there as one of the members. He didn't go as part of the main squad, but he just went there with the team. This time around, he's not getting minutes at his club side, Crawley Town, and even go and look at the league that they play. So it's going to be extremely difficult for him to be part of the final squad, but maybe in a provisional squad, he might appear. So guys, these are my top 6 goalkeepers together with the standbys. 1, Benjamin Asare in the top 6, Lawrence Atizigi in the top 6, Joseph Anan, Solomon Agbesi, Emmanuel Kobi, and Manaf Nuruddin. These are the top 6 standbys. Jaden Owusu-Oduro, Felix Che, Zachary Musa, Ibrahim Danlad, Frederick Asare, and Joseph Wolocott. These are my standbys as well. So 12 goalkeepers that we've spoken about. Which other goalkeeper do you think can be part of this team? Let me know it down there in the comment box. Let's continue the conversation as we do it always. You know how we do it on this channel. So yes, that is it. In the next updates concerning the provisional squad, I'm going to talk about the defenders, the midfielders, the wingers, and the strikers. So just make sure you are with me for all those updates. Let me give a quick shout out. Shout out going out to Chineboa Michael. Thank you. I appreciate your comments so much. Edward Osei, thank you for your comments. Praise, hallelujah. I've seen you. Then I also have Medel the Swampy. Yo, bro, what's up? Jumo Samson, you're also on this channel. Thank you, Jumo. Danny Waki, thank you, Danny. Bismarck Abuaje is also on this channel. Then I have 247 Jalil, Emmanuel Kwejo, and Nim, thank you for being here. Yeah, great. Thank you for your comments. Yeah, great. Emma 8485, I've seen you. Sean 30555, thank you, Sean. Bawa Summit, thank you for being here. Praise, hallelujah. I've seen your comments. I've also seen Emmanuel Kwejo and Nim once again. Okay, thank you, Emma. Betty Johnson, Scantiwa. Yes, you say you'll be waiting for your champagne. Don't worry. You are really welcome, and I'll make sure I will settle that. Gregory, Mike, Faris, thank you, Gregory. Thank you for being here. Felix, Senior Brainwave, I appreciate your comment as well. Then I have Gustavo Rock. Thank you for being here, Gustavo. Paul Tete is here. Nino Brown, thank you, Nino. Chinebua Michael is here. Gideon Nimakom, EKSL. Then Steven Nyami, thank you for being here. Gustavo Rock, thank you for being here. Ivan Sodro, I've seen you. Felix Infojo, Amadou Nuaga, Matthew Duku, John Ej, Nkrumah Emmanuel, together with George Kofi Ansan and all the other fantastic guys. I'll bring you guys more updates, more of everything in the subsequent ones. Don't forget to always like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.